Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, I believe. Yeah. Let's do a verse. John 8, verse 29. And he that sent me is with me. The Father hath not left me alone, for I do always those things that please him. And he that sent me is with me. The Father hath not left me alone. And yet, God the Father was with Jesus as he walked throughout the land, as he taught throughout the land, through every miracle, through every act of power, and through every ounce of pain. The Father was with Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane right before he got taken into custody, when he was literally sweating drops of blood. And they took him in Gethsemane, and from that point until he was on the cross, he was tortured, beaten, spit on, went through gobs of pain and torture. The Romans, the torture they gave him, had he not had power over his spirit, he would have died when they scourged him. Absolute levels of horror and pain. And then ultimately, his hands hammered onto a cross with the nails coming through the other side, and his feet, and hung on a cross. And the Father was there. The Father was there through all of it. The Father was there to help him through the good times and through the hard times, and he was there with him through all his pain. Even when Jesus cried out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" I don't think he was crying out for the pain. I think he was crying out because it was just before he died. I think that was the moment that he felt the weight of the sin of the entire world that had ever been and was and would ever be upon him. Someone that had never tasted sin or pain or death. And the Father was there then. Even then, the Father was there. And Jesus, Jesus lifted up his head and said, "I commend my spirit to you, Lord, Father, God." And he gave up the ghost. The Father in heaven was with him through all of that. Just as he is with each and every one of us through every good time and every bad time, through every challenge, through every pain, through every level of suffering, through everything, he is there. Sometimes we have to hurt. Sometimes we have to suffer. Sometimes we die. But not in spirit, only in flesh. Just as Jesus, his flesh died. But he had power to keep that from happening. He had power that nothing would have happened. But he was humble. He submitted to the will of the Father. Just as we, as children of God, should submit to the will of the Father. If it's our time, it's our time. And through our love with him and his love for us, though our bodies go through pain and destruction and misery and even death, He is with us. And when our bodies fall, our spirits rise. So don't ever think that He isn't there. If you believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord, that Jesus is King, that Jesus reigns, then you know that there's no end for you. No, not death really can't touch you. That whatever pain or struggle you're going through, you're not going through it alone. And if it doesn't kill you, it will, in fact, make you stronger in faith, in spirit, in truth. God bless you.